Okay, so this is a 2003 SL500. Usually lots of issues with the roof. This person doesn't want to fix it. Because we don't want you to worry about the SAM modules or all the micro switches in the flaps or all the different things that can go wrong. So I converted to just like a manual process. So I just wanted to show that to you so anybody can do it. It's not too hard. It can be done by one person. So it is heavy, but it can be done. So first is these flaps. There's 3 nuts to take this off. This whole module comes off. In the back of this, there's 2 Torx bolts to take off. I just pull this gear out, so then the computer is disconnected from the flaps. So you can move the flaps wherever you want, whenever you want. So you don't need any Mercedes software. You don't need to worry about what the computer thinks at all anymore. So basically, first you undo these 2 latches. One side, change direction, 2 sides, pull this up, okay, make sure you look down here, to turn the pressure off the pump. I usually go 1 turn is usually enough. And then we'll unlatch the top roof. Clockwise to unlatch. Push this up. And carefully watch this middle flap. When you come down a little bit, sometimes you have to push this down. This top down a little bit to get that to go forward. So you flip that forward to get that down and just kind of let it fall. Let it fall in place. So now the roof blocks the bolts in. So I have this little stick that I just put in here. Just raise that up, put it on there. So now I can bolt down these things again. Push this forward, nice and slow. Go on again. And you'll just go in those same bolts we did before. Just go around. You have to make sure this is all the way down in order for it to grab and turn. So go all the way down. And this one again, because it didn't go all the way down. And now you can just wood go down, ignore that, and let that fall. And now the flaps. Go down real slow, one side at a time. If you have two people, this is really easy just to hold those flaps up. And there you go. So if you want to raise the roll bar, just tighten the screw again and all the controls will work. The computer will sense that everything's in place and it'll work. Okay, now go back the other way. Now we're going back the other way. Okay. We'll reverse the whole process. You can just reverse it if you don't want to watch this, but if you want to watch the other way, you can keep watching. Let's see. I will take these flaps. I just put a zip tie up here just to grab the corner right there, just to hold it in place. You're welcome to do whatever you want there. Okay, so first is this up. And then undo the blocks on the side. On this side. All the way up. Fold it down. Grab these bars and pull. Okay. Now, make sure that the full forward of that flap goes down. And this is pretty heavy, but oh, I'm so old. Okay. Well, you need two people. So come it down. If this flap is hitting the window, like we told before, you have to grab this top up here and pull this down. Now we'll get the rubber out of the way. Then you go down. Down as much as you can, and then line up with the bolts. This is a Torx 40, by the way, T40. So you want to go all the way clockwise. The hooks are out of the way, it'll latch down, and then all the way counterclockwise. If you grab everything, the lock's closed. Now, gently this back on. Make sure that this is pressing down on the mechanism. And then you can tighten these, same as before. Make sure that it's all the way down. Okay, and that'll work whether the switches are out or SAM modules or electrical, whatever. That's a manual process to open and close the roof. It's not great, but one person can do it and it takes just a few minutes.